I have decided to move. My medieval dynasty noob village is dear to me and I've had a lot of fun seeing it grow. It started as a shabby group of houses built far too close one to another, grew into a real village that I'm proud of. But as I learned more about what the game has to offer, my ambitions changed. The lack of space and the odd layout began to hinder the village's progress. The location between the main road and the river meant that I couldn't grow organically. I even managed to cut down all the trees in the area without knowing that cutting them down and digging the stump up with a shovel will cause the trees never to regrow. So now I'm living in a barren wasteland of sorts. I started by building one house right here by the river. As I needed more villagers, I built additional houses right next to mine and then ended up looking like a Yankee mess. In time, I wanted to build them all a small backyard. I wanted to build them workstations, decorations, chairs, tables, but there simply wasn't space to do so. When I unlocked the tavern and when I started designing the space around it, it all clicked for me. I realized I could leave enough room to improve and expand the buildings while incorporating multiple structures into a cohesive area. For instance, placing a kitchen next to the tavern would create a cozy spot for socializing and resting, and it just makes the place feel far more inviting and cozy. But the main reason I'm leaving is the fact that my village is so close to Piastovia. Whenever I walk outside the city gates, I can see the grand walls of the main city, the capital of Oxbow. It makes me feel like my village is just a shanty town where all the wretched and poor people come to live in squalor when they can't make it into the capital city. As you probably guessed by now, I didn't really plan. Building so close to Piastovia results in my village being a pale shadow of it. So I set out to destroy everything and move away. I wanted to search far and wide. I really wanted to put some effort into finding the most perfect place for a village of my own. So I boarded my trusty stallion Samwise Gamgee. I named him like that because he bears my burdens, and that means he carries my excess logs when I want to build something. We rode far and wide, but no other place really seemed that interesting. All we saw is some nice autumn foliage, a road, some water, and some wild animals, so we decided to slow it down. Then I found a nice place that I liked, but some bandits attacked me, so I really had to kill them. They weren't that tough, to be honest with you. I killed them easily, and then I stole their little Fruit Loop, and then I ate that as well, because why not? Why did they attack me if they didn't want their Fruit Loop eaten? I almost gave up on the search entirely when I remembered that I already found a location that I'm happy with. Namely, when I unlocked the mine, I had to find a cave and build the mine there. In medieval dynasty, we can't build a mine just anywhere like we can with all the other buildings. We have to find a cave with some ore in it, and then we have to build a mine there. It just so happens that my mine location is absolutely stunning. There's a beautiful waterfall there, and there's a bridge. The river looks beautiful, it has a lot of water lilies, there's mountains around it, and I'm absolutely certain that it would make a great location for a new improved village of our own. The trees are all there, as no one cut them down and no one removed the stumps, so the nature will play into my new settlement, my new village. I'll be able to build around the trees and not over them. I don't want to destroy them, I want to make a really cool natural habitat for them. As you can see, I already started building a stone wall around the riverbanks. I plan on making it all over the area. I want to build a few more bridges and have the river be the center of the village. There are some buildings there. When I first discovered this mine, I built a mine, of course, but next to it I also built a resource storage so I can grab everything from the main village because resource storages are linked. And I built some houses and a smithy and a woodshed, I believe, so I can make planks and different kinds of iron products if the need arises. With the new location chosen, I took out my hammer, I went back home and I started smashing anything I could see. all the fences, all the roads, all the decoration are not going to survive our onslaught. Not gonna lie, it is a bit heartbreaking to destroy everything that you enjoyed. I really was proud of this village. I worked hard, I had a lot of fun building around it, I had a lot of fun designing and playing in it. But at the end of the day, it is crucial to destroy everything before we start building a new one. And not only for psychological reasons, but also for practical reasons. If you ever want to destroy anything big in this game, make sure you have the demolition perk. With the demolition perk, you will get back 50% of the materials used when building the building you are destroying. Losing everything isn't really that much if we are destroying an excavation shed or a house or anything small like that, but we are talking about ransacking the entire town here. As I mentioned, the resource storage and the food storage buildings in this game are connected. That means that I can access everything from the chest in the main village in all the locations on the map where I have a resource storage built. I don't have to lug around planks, logs, stone and other building material. I can just come here, open up this chest and pick up everything that I have in the main village. I can pick it up here. So the plan is going to be to destroy everything in the main village, put it in the resource storage, and when it fills up, we'll come here and start building. I also have a new plan for the type of building we are going to do. All the buildings, all the houses will have a workplace attached to it, and all the houses will be made of stone. So you can see here this house has a workplace attached, a woodshed, and then we'll see the smithy in the yard of a house. So the worker will live in the house and his workplace or her will be inside the yard. I just feel that this method of building makes sense for a game set in medieval times, since I doubt they had dedicated industrial areas. Everyone just kinda lived in their house and did what they knew how to do. Let me know in the comments what do you think about my new plan. Give me a tip and an advice if you have one. Since I am quite new at this game, I know there's a lot of experienced medieval dynasty players out there who are making miracles with the tools this game has to offer. I'm always eager to learn and I am always happy to share my progress with you. Until then, goodbye.